Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today I have for you guys a new pick a card reading. We are doing 1 year from now. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and check out my 10-day cleanse to abundance challenge. I'm currently offering like free training videos. They're all in the links down below. I'm offering it for a limited time, so go ahead and check it out. After I'm finished, a week after, I'm gonna go ahead and just take it all down and refresh with new ideas and new projects. But if you're interested in doing some cleanse to abundance, you want your abundance, okay? Then go ahead and check that out. I just got done shooting the day 5 challenge where I talk about getting more in touch with that dark feminine, the subconscious fears, and releasing that. So if you feel like you're stuck when it comes to your manifestations, you might want to check that video out because it helps you to understand maybe some of the reasons as to why. Because let's be honest, our outer reality is always a reflection of our inner reality. So if we're not satisfied with our outer reality, you need to be honest with yourself and just be direct and honest with yourself and say, hey, I'm not happy with it. And I think that's part of something that people are scared of. They're scared to not like their life. They're scared to say no. But I'm like, when you release yourself of that, then you're free. It's about allowing emotions to flow. So most definitely check that out if you're interested in that. If you are new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. What else? If you're interested in working with me personally, all of my information is in the description box down below. I do one-on-one coaching as well as tarot readings. If you're interested in tarot reading, just reach out to me and I'll get back to you with the information. Always remember that you are the CEO of your life. And to me, the CEO means you're in charge, okay? You're always in charge. It's like your soul, your spirit caused you to experience certain struggles just so you could learn certain lessons. But struggle isn't life. Struggle isn't life. Struggle is part of life. It's inherently part of life. So if you want to free yourself of struggle, then you have to ask. You have to ask for more guidance. And you have to also take the inspired action because your guides are always showing you the way. They're always sending blessings to you. So it's just about opening your hands up to receive them and moving forward and proceeding forward with your life. I believe you are the creator of your life. So you can redirect it. We're always given options. You have the ability to choose. Do I feel like I'm drawn to this? Do I feel like I'm drawn to this? It's up to you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to pile. Oh, lastly, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate the growth and I really want to keep on going and keep on improving. And I'm so happy to keep creating content for you guys. So let's just go ahead and move on to the pile preparation. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the pile preparation. So today we're doing 4 beautiful files for the collective today. We are looking into your life 1 year from now. And yeah, let me know if you guys are into these readings. I personally don't do a lot of these readings because I'm like, a year from now, I'm going to be a totally different person. I don't have time to think about a year from now. But this could be cool to look into. So yeah, let me know if you guys are into these readings. I just got done uploading the other day the energetic shifts, and it's Mercury retrograde, of course. So I accidentally missed the F in the shifts. Isn't that fantastic? And yeah, that is hilarious. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to keep this channel PG for the kids. I don't know. Most of my readings, y'all feel like grown people, so I don't know. I don't know who I'm attracting into this experience with me. But yeah, that was hilarious. Mercury retrograde is a thing. Mercury retrograde is real. But I always find that it's never really a negative experience. It's always like it just makes you more aware to be careful. Okay. What was with that shuffling? Guys, we're doing 4 beautiful piles for the collective today on what their life is going to be like 1 year from now. What life they're going to be living 1 year from now. So 4 beautiful piles for the collective. Let's start with pile number 1. Let's get some clues. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a fast read or a slow read, pile 2, or what the dealio is. I don't know. I'm open. I just wanted to do a reading tonight. And I'm probably not going to be doing as many readings because life is picking up elsewhere. But this is still my zen. This is still my zen. Oh, you got the answers card. That's hilarious. Pile number 4, guys. Ooh, okay, I like that. Yeah. I'm excited for the reading today. I'm just in general in a really Good mood. I did like a huge releasing and I just shot the day 5 challenge of the 10-day cleanse to abundance challenges. So most definitely check it out because oh my gosh, it freed a lot of energy for me that was stuck and it was great. Because sometimes I've been afraid to unleash certain emotions or process it all at once, but that's because back then I used to not process any of my emotions properly, like at all. So it would be like a year's worth of pent up emotions all in one, and everyone knows like your emotions sort of attract. So that emotion would explode, and it would literally manifest the most insane experiences, not positive. So that's why I was always afraid of processing emotions. Pile number 1, guys. But I realized that pile number 2, if you just do it consistently, it's fine. And create a new belief system for yourself. And just a new everything. So sometimes we can't really make room for like new life, new manifestation, new experiences because there's something blocking it from coming in. And a lot of the times it's like pent up emotions that we have not properly processed or fully processed. You might be trying, but you might not be fully processing it. Okay, does this look like it's gonna be dark back here? What do you think? Pile number 2, guys. So, oops. Yeah, once I did that, I was just like, oh my gosh, I can sleep better. I've been like having the most insane nightmares the past couple of days, and I've been sleeping like crazy. I'm like, what's going on? Clarify for that card, please. And basically, yeah, I've been releasing a lot. When the universe, I like setting very clear intentions. That's what I like about this challenge because the universe has it's not confused about what I'm trying to do. So it's working with me. So it's like, okay, we're going to like help you cleanse here, cleanse here, cleanse here. So I've been cleansing in my sleep. Diet, of course, is always important. I've been cleansing with my just like my routines and like the different challenges and processing my emotions. Pile number 3, guys. So it's been pretty powerful. That's why I'm like, we want manifestations to come in. They're always available, but clarify for that card, please. But we need to do the work. We need to do the work. Pile number 4, guys. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? And part of that is just admitting when you don't like something. And that's something as like a feminine, I struggle with sometimes to be like, oh, I don't like this. Like, I know I said the thought in my head, but did I fully process that in my body? Because you might say it in your head and you'd be like, okay, I'm not okay with it, right? That's me setting the boundaries. But somewhere energetically inside of you, you're still resisting it and you're still like, but I should like it, right? Some part of you is trying to make you like it. So just something to think about. Pile number 2, guys. Sorry, pile number 1. 1 first. Thank you. Pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 3. Thank you. And pile number 4. But I have a feeling that this reading is going to be on point today because my energy is flowing, and that's pretty much the key to anything. Is like just allow your energy to flow and you can do anything. Things can come in, things can go out. Things can come in, things can go out. Okay, let's see. Boo, boo, boo. Alrighty. Pile number 1, guys. Oops. Pile number 1, please. Oh, you got 3. What the? And they're all... Did you see that? Weren't those all black cards? Okay. That was crazy. So that's for pile number... Hold on, let me check these. Is this for pile number 1, guys? Yeah. Okay. Pile number 1. You are doing a huge releasing. Pile number 2. Oops. Pile number 2, please. That's a lot. I haven't gotten, for these cards, that bundle in a long time. Pile. Oop. Okay. Okay, hold on. I didn't even say it. I didn't even say it. Pile number 3, please. Okay. Pile number 4, please. But yeah, I'm excited because this is a reading I've never done before, so I'm always like, the first time I try something out, it's always the experience is just always mind-blowing to me. It's like I haven't tried it. Just like my first reading, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like getting visions. This is freaking me out. I'm wanting to sing the That's So Raven theme song now. That's So Raven. I love that show. Because she was also into fashion. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, I relate. You're quirky, you're into fashion, you got intuitive powers. We're like the same person. Okay, pile number 1, guys. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 3, please. You know, it's funny. I knew that card was going to come out for some reason. I saw it early and I was like, I think that card's going to come out. Pile number 4, please. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. We got a mixture of wonderful messages that are going to come through for the collective. I'm excited. Okay, so we need to make space. It always seems like it's too wide, and then I always end up making more space, which is funny. Excuse me. Kind of just ate, so because I got home late. Okay, let me see. Is that? It doesn't matter if this part is perfect necessarily. We want it to be spaced. Okay, looking at my camera, and it looks a little crooked. Looks a little crooked. Let's see. Let me move this heart. That will clarify for me. Yeah, it is. So let me just adjust. Okay. I think that's where we want it to be. Pile number 1, guides. I think we'll take this out of the picture too, maybe. Oh, pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Oh my gosh, when I first got this deck, I was like, oh my gosh, these cards are huge. How the heck am I supposed to shuffle them? But now I've just gotten used to it. Pile number 2, please. And that's the beautiful thing about life is like something's hard at first and then you just get used to it. And you're like, oh, not hard at all. Pile number 4, guys. All right. Use some of these. All right, so for the 4 piles of the collective guides. Oh, look at that. We got a priestess on each one. Okay, which one's crooked? Is it this one? Pile number 1, guides. I'm excited for 2023. 2022 has been, whoa. 2021 has been great. It's been great. Sorry, did I say 21? Sorry, because I was thinking pile 1. 2022 has been fantastic. It's been like hugely huge. Like I've pushed myself this year, but I've pushed myself to do things I really love, and that's what I think life is supposed to be about. It's like do things you actually love, so it's not so hard. Like life is inherently um it can be a bit of a struggle, right? It can be challenging, but it shouldn't be that hard. We should be having fun. Pile number 2. I'm like, if you're not having fun, something's wrong. Okay, something needs to change because you deserve fun. You deserve to be happy on a daily basis. Pile number 2. That's not me being like all BS positive. I genuinely mean that. Because I used to be literally like super depressing every day. Yeah. I just used to be, yeah, just Miss Moody, unhappy. Wet blanket. And then it's like weird because it's like the tables turned and I'm like not that, but like some people in my life are more that. And I'm like, what happened? Okay, pile number 3, guys. Let's see. Oh, okay. That card has never come out. Pile number 4, please. Thank you. So, yep. Life is always interesting. All right. And now we're going to get some additional clues. Yeah, I have no idea how long this reading is going to be. I got time. And they always take way longer than the recording. Like another, almost feels like another hour in addition. Okay, I didn't say pile number 1. Is this for pile number 1, guys? I was about to flip that over for some reason. Pile number 1? Is this for you? Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Pile number 2. Whoa. Okay. Pile number... Okay, hold on. Pile number 3, please. These are so hard to shuffle sometimes. Pile number 4, guys. Okay, I think that wanted to come out. Was this for pile number 4? Is this for pile number 4? Why am I not? Pile number 4, guys. Hold on. May. Okay, can I get another one? Pile number 4. August? What the? I'm not getting months. Okay, can I get something else besides a month for pile number 4, please? Okay, thank you. And then we'll do one more for pile number 1. I saw that flip. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty. This is gonna be a long pile prep because I'm talking a storm. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I should do my review for... I have my other YouTube channel and I do a review for this show. Well, if I have energy, I'll do it tonight, but otherwise, no. No. It depends how elaborate this reading is. I do make, I make my readings a little too long. I don't know when that will not be a thing for me because I genuinely enjoy I like the like being in the story. I don't know how people do such short readings. I'm like, I mean, I like watching them, but sometimes I'm like, I mean, if they reach all of the answers quickly, that's fine. But um, I personally like in-depth readings sometimes. I watch it all. I do. I do. Okay. I know that's not all straight because I can see it. Okay. We need to match you guys up here. Close enough, right? Close enough. I keep hitting this glass. It's so delicate. All right, let's do the crystals. Exciting. Okay. Guides, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling a lot of energy tonight. It's buzzing. This is pile number 1, please. Pile number 1. Is this you? Hold on. Let's double check it. Pile number 1. I guess because it feels a little different. But yeah, that feels it. Like it. Alright, align me with the energies of pile number 2, please. By the way, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day or evening whenever you're watching this. I hope I said that, but I don't think I did. So there we go, I'm mentioning it. Align me with the energies of pile number 2, please. Okay. Align me with the energies of pile number 3, please. Whoa. Is this pile number 3? Or this one? It's one or the other. Ooh. Twice in a row. Black obsidian. I see you. Pile number 4, guides. Yeah. All right. That was quick. Let us proceed forward. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the point where you get to choose and pick your pile. So let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. We have pile number 1 with the sodalite pendant. We have pile number 2 with the black and white speckled jasper. We have pile number 3 with the black obsidian. And we have pile number 4 with the lapis lazuli. Sodalite. Oh, that is sodalite. That's, yeah. No, yeah. Oh my gosh. Sodalite. Right? Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, so just make sure you take your time, inhale and exhale deeply. It's because it gets me mixed up because they look the same. They look totally different, I mean, that's what I would say. They're the same crystal. So inhale and exhale deeply. Meditate on which pile or piles resonate best with you. Here is the singing bowl. Okay, pile number 1, if you chose the soda light pendant, we'll go ahead and start. I meant pendulum. If you chose the pendulum, we'll start with you. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the soda light pendulum, we'll go ahead and start with you. Okay, so as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then I will read your cards. So guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 1. What is the year they're going to be living a year from now? Okay, so the first sensation I'm getting is it's like frost. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Frost over a window. A frosty window. It makes me think of well, if you see frost over a window, you can't see it clearly or you can't see clearly, and it's a little bit dangerous. What is that? I keep getting this sensation of like wanting to clean a window or clean this, like clean this, whatever this is. It's taking me to the frost, but I want to clean it off or I want to scrape it off. So I think a year from now, either you will be scraping off. You're going to be seeing things a little bit more clearly. Like you're going to be taking away. It's like walking through life with like colored lenses. Like people say rose colored lenses. In this case, it's like very foggy lenses where you're not really seeing things clearly. And so things are going to be you're going to be a year from now, you're going to be understanding like anything that feels really foggy and unclear. It's like the universe is going to reveal it to you by that point in time. I wouldn't say anything, but like certain things that have been really foggy. I'm guessing your direction in life because it's like if you think of a window and like seeing through a car window, you would want to see where you're going to get there, to get to see whatever, to get to where you're going so you get there safely. But I feel like what this is also conveying is like the universe, your guides, my guides, they want you to know that there are certain things that are not being unveiled to you right now because they don't want you to know the whole thing. So for this pile, I think I'm also being called like it's not supposed to be clear, or even this message just reading won't let you know everything. There's a lot of things a year from now I think you're going to experience that I can't tell you about because they don't want me to tell you. It's not being known. It's better if you don't know. That's why. It's like if I let you know, it's gonna get in the way. So you can do readings and you can try to get messages, but you're not gonna get there's a lot of things that you're going to be getting that I is unbeknownst to me. I don't think I used that word correctly. Guys, it's Mercury retrograde. Give me a break, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and see what else is coming through. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got like a whole vision for what I was just telling you about. But I was seeing a woman in a car and she was trying to clean her window, like clean the frost. She's trying to go somewhere in the snow, but she can't go. She can't get very far because they don't want her to go. So it's like the guides they don't want you to go. It's like right now they want you to be open to mystery because they don't want you to know everything. Um they don't want you to go. It's like they don't maybe some of you have your focus on like achieving or getting to a certain outcome or achieving certain goals right now, but you're not supposed to know right now. You're supposed to be operating in the dark to some degree. Because it's timing. I feel like it's timing. It's like divine timing for this pile is being arranged, so everything is like perfectly aligning for you. Yeah. So I think the overall message isn't necessarily that you won't get all the messages in this or whatever, the main messages in this reading, but that you right now, how you're gonna get there is a mystery. Be open to the mystery, be open to the unknown. It's like you're only gonna be able to get as far as like a couple feet in front of you, and then they're gonna unveil the next part, and then the next part. So it doesn't matter what you do to try to like clean the glass. It's always gonna be sort of unclear because your life is wrapped up in mystery right now. Okay. Okay. That wanted to come through. Okay, guys, any more messages I want to come through for this pile before we move on to the cards? I'm just mostly getting the that you're taken care of. Um I'm getting this like warm, cozy because I keep being brought to this snow scene with this woman and her cleaning her car and she's surrounded by snow and her window's frosty. I keep being brought towards like this strong sense of like comfort and wanting to like be indoors. Um so yeah, something about that. Maybe a year from now, you're just going to be focusing on your inner world, your inner journey is going to be very rich and enriching. Because I keep getting this like soft, cozy feeling of like you're lying indoors, it's like snowy outside, and maybe you're like wrapped up in a comfy, cozy blanket. It's kind of what I keep seeing. I keep seeing the blanket. It feels like very cozy, cozy energy, very interesting for this soda light. I gotta say. Um, Maybe also some kind of significance about winter too there. Maybe there's something in the winter or maybe even the next winter that's gonna be significant for this pile. Anything else, guides? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to your cards. So we have, starting with the first one, position of authority. Ooh la la. Okay. So let's see. What am I getting from this card? A year from now. Well, so a year from now, you're going to be in a position of authority. So there's something that you're going to be leveling up in where you're going to be moving in a position of authority. Hold on, let me stare at the card longer, see if I can get any other clues. Well, for some reason, the message that's coming through is I feel like whatever kind of growth you're going to be experiencing here as far as position of authorities, I almost want to just like reassure you and just be like, I think you're going to be getting some, what do they call it? Imposter syndrome. Because I'm seeing like a little girl in the seat. So I'm like seeing her look around and just be like, okay, why am I here? This is weird. So I think to some degree, just the reassurance is, yeah, that's pretty much how everyone feels when they step into a place of growth. Is they're like, who me? So I feel like it's what it's gonna feel like, which is great. That means that obviously you've moved into a space where you're growing, you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Um, but just be reassured that this is something that's has aligned for you. You've worked for. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So we hear butterfly, a change for the better. Okay, beautiful. I probably should have pulled these last because I'm like, okay, they're not really like main storylines. Yeah, I'll pull the other cards first. Um, yeah, so a change for the better. So wherever you're at right now, currently, you're going to be moving into a place where it just feels renewed and exciting and hopeful. And this also feels like reassurance. So if you're like hitting some bumpy roads right now, or if you feel like, okay, I can't really see things clearly, they just want to reassure you that there are changes that are happening in your life that are for the better as well. What else do I see? Something significant about the flower. The flower symbolizes nectar. What does that mean? Finding. Um, I think this change for the better has a lot to do with where you're finding your spark, your excitement. I think it's probably connected to this position of authority. Has something to do with where you're stepping to a place of growth, right? The butterfly, the throne. You're growing, you're expanding. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're But the butterfly, this is the butterfly after the cocoon and the caterpillar and the cocoon stage. So this is like you've done the change. So to me, the changes that you've been with the flower here is like it's symbolic of you're feeding your spirit. So for this pile, whatever it really helps you to feed your spirit and help you feel excited and nourished. It could be something as simple as like, I like spending time with my family. I think sometimes people really do. They take it out of context and they're like, oh, I have to be doing some big thing, some grand thing. Even a position of authority, it's about stepping into a place of leadership and growth for yourself, whatever that looks like. And it looks like something different for every person. So I feel like you're doing something that feels like nectar to your life. You're experiencing like the nectar of your life. Okay. Yeah. Funny. We're moving on to this one. So the first card we have here is letting go, all the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Yeah. So I think this is probably like where you are currently, is you're in a place of just letting go and releasing, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Some of you are going through like disappointments. So again, that was what the reassurance is for. If you're going through a moment in life where you feel like, wow, this isn't working with the, like the foggy glass, the frost on the glass, it was foggy and it was frosty. Then this is reassuring you that this change is for the better. So the people who are, exiting out of your life, situations that are exiting out of your life, this was a lesson that needed to be learned for you to understand your worth and your value so that you can step into this place of like receiving the nectar, understanding your strength and your power. Yeah. We also have here co-create. So yeah, so that's to me, that takes me to the nectar. So you're co-creating with the universe. You're doing something that feels really fun. Co-creating also just means about being in flow with life, right? Listening to our emotions, listening to our instincts. Maybe you weren't listening to your emotions before, but now you're acknowledging them and now you're in full co-creation with the universe. You're just co-creating together and now it just feels a little bit more effortless. Whereas before you were going the path of resistance, you were trying too hard, trying to make things work. That's the lesson that needed to be learned. Go the path of least resistance. Co-create with the universe. It wants to co-create with you. So you're not doing this alone, you're co-creating. You can also be co-creating with somebody as well. You have the owl and the cheetah. Cheetah is fierce. Owl is wise. And we have an egg. Oh, okay, right. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a moment on my phone to look at the symbology of cheetahs. I know they're fast, and I know in this deck the cheetah means going the distance, and it's connected to like going fast, going the distance, and that might be also symbolic of like there's gonna be like fast-paced movement happening for you. Like within this next year, there's gonna be quite a bit of energy. And the first thing that came up was Cheetah Girls, and I was like, and I was watching a video and someone was talking about the Cheetah Girls, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Cheetah Girls. That's right. Okay. Oh, it says it's time to get up. I read that. The speed is world renowned. Okay, we know you're fast. Even with its Ford Force, Cheetah is not the least bit reckless. Oh, listen to this. Even with all its Ford Force, Cheetah is not the least bit reckless. So just so you know, you guys are most definitely moving. You're progressing in life. If you feel like, oh my gosh, my life feels stagnant right now, most definitely understand that you're going through changes. Like life is moving forward for you, and I feel like it's gonna be moving. It's gonna be picking up speed here with the cheetah. But it also says that the cheetah isn't reckless, and I like how the cheetah and the owl make for a cheetah-owl hybrid here, because that reassurance that with this wisdom here, you're moving forward with wisdom, right? So you're moving forward understanding, like, when you're co-creating with the universe, we're not just doing things out of ego, we're also doing things, again, from our spirit. We're really understanding and delving in deeply and understanding, like, okay, what do I really want? 4 here to me is about grounding and building. So this is about stability. So whatever you're co-creating with the universe moving forward, it's going to create a lot of stability in your life. With that 6 there, listening to the heart, right? We weren't listening to the heart before, perhaps. Maybe we were listening more to ego or listening to more of what we thought was supposed to happen. Now we're like, okay, Now I'm listening, universe. Now I'm open. So there's like a burst of energy. They use the big burst of energy, but then they rest. So something about sit in your place of power, and once this endeavor ends, recharge for the next great adventure. Yeah, so there's going to be like different paces for you for next year, or leading up until next year, where things are going to be moving like really fast, and then they're going to slow down, or you're going to have that resting period. So to me, that reminds me of the snow, where it's like that woman, she can only drive so far with that frosty glass, so she kept trying to clean it. So it's like you can only go so far because you're co-creating with the universe. That's exactly how they want you to move. Cool. So we have here student humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning, shadow attributes, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Action, cheetah. Okay. Yeah, so to me, if you guys are doing things right and creating as much ease as you desire to in your life, then most definitely you're taking the action that you need to. But it's like, again, they're reinforcing this wisdom. It's like we're moving forward, we're proceeding forward with intention. So you guys are really thinking about, you're meditating on what you need to do. What are the steps? What are the right steps? Co-creating with the universe, asking your guides for help. If you do this, if you proceed forward, it's going to unfold a lot easier for you. Yeah. Student of life, to me, I love this energy because it's about being open and just always open to whatever the universe wants to teach you, always open to excitement and newness. We also have here hermit. Wow, a lot of studious energy here. Seek solitude to focus intently on the inner life, serves personal creativity. Withdraws from shadow attributes, withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others. It's so funny because I'm a Virgo and I'm like, that totally is that is our Achilles heel. Refusing to help those in need. Yeah. It's funny because I always get those thoughts. Like whenever I'm angry, that's literally the exact thought. It's just funny. Okay, so hermit. So again, this is about co-creating with the universe. I talked about, being cozy. So I feel like whatever you guys are doing, whatever you're creating success with, it has a lot to do with you balancing your energy. So it has a lot to do with you going in, meditating, reflecting on your ideas, thinking deeply on what you need to do, and then taking action and moving forward, right? And because we keep our energy and our emotions balanced, we're not um we're stabilizing ourselves, right? We're creating a lot of stability for ourselves. And we're not tapping into this fear. I mean, I feel like with this throne energy and the change for the better, if there is any fear that shows up, which it does show up in our lives all the time, totally normal. At the same time, it's like, but what do you do with the fear? And I feel like the best thing to do with the fear, right, is to let it go. It's like, okay, I feel the fear, or feel the fear, process it, and then just proceed forward anyways. But process it, most definitely. They always say, what's that book? Feel the fear, but do it anyways. Feel the fear, process the fear, and then do it anyways. Because I'm definitely have no problem with feeling the fear and pushing through. But there are times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't process the fear. Now it's like building up. Okay, moving forward. Vampire. Ooh, a lot of dark energies. Like very much winter, right? Like it's time to go in and be cozy. She's even wrapped up in a winter coat. Vampire. It makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Yeah, so I feel like your energies, there's a lot of creative, studious energy. I almost feel like some of you might even be writing a book. You might be writing a book or just doing a project where you're doing something by yourself a lot. You're co-creating with the universe, perhaps, but there's a lot of like alone energy, and it's like healthy because it's helping you to establish and create stability for yourself. Um, yeah, I almost want to pull more on this card because I'm like, what does it mean in the context of this reading? So I think a year from now, you're just gonna be a lot more self-aware of your energy because the withdrawals from society out of fear of negative judgment really stuck out to me. So I feel like there's you learning how to create and establish more healthy boundaries and balance when it comes to other people around you and how that energy works. Chronic complaining and codependency. So maybe that's also something you're letting go of, right? Because the letting go here, to me, this every time I look at this card, it just makes me think about relationships and being disappointed. So I think a lot of you guys are releasing this codependency, or just any kind of attachment, and attachment out of the ego, attachment out of the fear. Now you're realizing, oh, I can go do it alone. Like I can thrive, and now I know what people are not for me, what relationships are not healthy for me. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so a lot of shadow work is being done for this pile, which, isn't surprising with the soda light. You're doing a lot of shadow work. A year from now, you're going to be doing a lot of this, and it's going to be helping you to achieve your goals. So we also have here adaptability. What were we talk? Did we talk about adaptability? I don't know, but it relates really well to this reading. So adaptability most definitely is about adapting. This is like changes coming into your life, but then we still work with it. And to me, that also takes me back to the vision about the frost on the window. So it's like, okay, well, you try to clean the window off, but for some reason in my vision, the frost kept building up. So it's like we adapt to it. We work with what we got. Like we work within our limits is kind of what is available here. So adaptability, I think, is going to be very important for you because it's like you're learning how to work with maybe limitations that you were in denial of, or you're learning how to get with things that are out of your comfort zone. Most definitely with the position out of authority and the change for the better, you would have to adapt to change. So there's like change coming in. You're not going to be the old you doing the same thing you were doing. So you're going to have to adapt to all the situations and see how you can proceed forward. So this to me is about being very present and just aware of like, okay, what am I doing today? What do I need to do today to get the most success out of my day? And I feel like this is what you're acknowledging. I'm most definitely getting a maturing for this pile. Yeah. 1 year from now, you're going to be a much more mature version of yourself. And we got here 1 for the pile number 1. I think that's special. Yeah. I think you're really learning how to take charge of your life in a healthy way. But this adaptability takes me to co-creation too, because it's, to me, life is like it's a push and pull, right? And adaptability is the same kind of energy. It's like this push and pull. You're learning how to work with the push and pull of life. Take bursts of action from wise consideration and thoughtful reflection and meditations, hermit too. But we're also acting with intent. I feel like you guys are going to be stepping into a place where you're living your life with a lot more intent. You also have your Chiron. Yeah, so a lot of shadow work you guys are doing. South Node, yeah. Whoa, oh my goodness. You guys are releasing like crazy. So for this pile, you guys are going to be doing a lot of shadow work, which I got to say, guys, this is amazing. This is awesome because this is the main thing that needs to be done in order for abundance to come into your life is shadow work. So all of those things, all of the hurt, you're leaving it behind. So a year from now, it's like I feel like you will have attained a lot of releasing by then, but you're in the process of even now releasing a lot that you didn't even realize you were releasing. We also have your life purpose. Oh, you guys got the life purpose card. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Okay. Yeah, you guys are finding your life purpose. So I understand this so strongly. The thing is, it's hard to really know what you're meant to do. Like sometimes people feel really confused because of the energies around them. So most definitely the recommendation that's coming through for this pile, if you want to achieve this position of authority and change for the better, co-create with the universe and your life purpose, then you need to release what's not serving you. So most definitely check out my day 1 and day 5 challenge of the 10 sorry, the 10-day cleanse to abundance challenge. So if you do that, if you're releasing, guess what? You're making all this space for freedom, and openness. And to me, the butterfly is truly free. But whenever I do releases and I process my emotions, I'm just like, whew, oh my gosh, I feel like I have so much energy, I'm so inspired right now, and I can do so much. So that's what you guys are gonna be feeling. That's what you're on your way to feeling. It's like releasing any of this behavior that doesn't serve you, and then the frost is gonna clear away, and you're going to know your life purpose with clarity. Crystal clear clarity is what I'm getting. And opportunities are just gonna be coming towards you. So, very powerful. This is an absolute necessity for abundance. It's the part I think people don't often talk about is the release. Maybe they do talk about it. I don't know. But the thing is, you can't really sustain. Here's the thing. Here's the trick. You can't sustain a manifestation without doing the groundwork. And this is the groundwork. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next cards. We got here, wealthy man. Ooh, is that you? And we also have here a mature man. So, I mean, most definitely you guys are going through a maturing phase without question. I think this wealthy man, mature. That's very interesting. We'll go ahead and pull clarifiers for that. Without question, though, you guys are finding a lot of stability. You're creating a lot of stability for yourself. Like real stability, because again, you're doing the groundwork. You can't sustain a manifestation if behind the scenes things are chaotic. I'm like, if your inner world, if all of that underneath is chaotic, then you won't be able to sustain a manifestation. Forget getting it. You can get it, you can manifest something, but you can't, it's hard to sustain it. So, yeah, and I was saying maturing, and we got the mature man. Woohoo! Okay, so let's go ahead and look into the mature man energy guides. And we have 5 here, which is about change. We got adaptability. Yeah. So there's, just so you guys know, be ready for change. It is most definitely coming for this pile. Be ready. It's coming. And it's going to call for you to act, yeah. It's going to call for you to step out of your comfort zone in a way that you never have before. And sometimes I find that when I step out of my comfort zone, more shadow work comes up because you don't realize until you step out of your comfort zone, like more subconscious fears come up because you've never done it before. You've never stretched yourself to this amount. And for this pile, it's like I feel like you guys are going to be putting yourself out there in some kind of way, like stepping out of your comfort zone to the point where it's like so uncomfortable, and there's going to be things that come up, and you're going to be in a constant state of like stepping out of your comfort zone and releasing, stepping out of your comfort zone and releasing. Tell me more about this mature man here. Tell me more about the mature man, please. Okay. So we have Neptune in the 9th house in Scorpio, and we also have here the Devil card, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So let me see. Tell me more about this story here. 6 of Cups. Tell me more about the story here. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of your subconscious fears and your limiting beliefs. So you guys are going to be releasing a lot of subconscious fears and limiting beliefs. And you're going to be maturing in a way that you never have before. So I have here the Devil, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Empress. I'm going to keep it all facing my way. So let's just talk about these cards. Obviously, the Devil is a representation of a lot of negativity. So with this pile, yeah, so a release of a lot of negativity is most definitely a necessity. A lot of those subconscious fears, like those angry emotions. Please check out my day 5 challenge. I feel like it's so fitting for you guys because sometimes I don't realize, like, I know some things annoy me, but I keep it at the back of my mind. And I say the thoughts, but I don't feel the feelings. And so I'm like, oh yeah, it actually upsets me more than I realize, or I was holding it in. It was trapped in there. So I'm like, okay, let me allow myself to be upset. For this pile, I feel like I'm being called to say, let yourself be upset. It's okay to be upset, disappointed, and not like something. The whole point is let it flow through you. If you let it flow through you, then you can really enjoy. You empty out those emotions so you can let in the good stuff too. Yeah, so basically that's what I'm feeling, what this is saying here. I feel like I just said all of that with all of these energies. And that is your self-love, is when you take that time to just process your emotions, you'll be fine. All right, let's see about the wealth coming into your life. Wealthy man, yeah. So we have here also, the mature man is symbolic of masculine energy. So this is about creating more structure, discipline, and taking action. So in order for you to embrace, they're encouraging you to embrace your masculine energy. Process your emotions, but embrace your masculine energy. Be more direct about your desires, about what you want, and go get it. Go for it. You can do it. Step out of your comfort zone. Put yourself out there. Be exposed. Yeah, and so we have your Neptune in the ninth house. Yeah, that's about your belief system. Scorpio is about the transformation that you're doing. That's the maturity, and we have Neptune. Yeah, so you're understanding, I think, what it really takes to put in the effort to achieve your dreams is what I'm seeing here. You guys are going to be learning a year from now, like what it really takes to achieve your dreams. And I feel like this is going to humble you. It's going to be like, oh, wow, I'm so grateful I know now, because now I see how people have actually been able to be successful. Um, no person can skip steps, like in terms of actually doing the work. You actually have to do the work. But believe it or not, I feel like there's a lot of inner work you can most definitely do to achieve your goals. And if you're a feminine, most definitely do your inner work, because that's your superpower. Yeah, so Scorpio here is about emotions. You're going through a huge maturing in your emotions. Yeah, so Neptune can be about dreams and transcendence. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just growing so beautifully and expanding so beautifully when it comes to your emotional vocabulary as well. And yeah, maturity. Okay, tell me more about the wealthy man. Let's see about your money here. Ooh, we got Rahu. Oh, no freaking way. Y'all about to be rich. Just kidding. We have Rahu in Taurus in the first house. That's an insane roll. Because Taurus is a very wealthy sign. They most definitely can be. But the way that they get their wealth is through hard work and effort. So this is about putting in the work and effort, being consistent, diligent. You're going to get it. So, and Rahu's in the first house. Ooh, that's powerful. Yeah, I feel like this is most definitely going to be a year from now, you guys will have been achieving or on the way to achieving. I feel like you'll be sitting in the seat by then. To achieving a lot of goals that you've set before yourself. And it's a lot of material goals for this pile. Yeah, you guys are building your assets big time. And you're becoming like a success magnet. With that Rahu in the first house, the North Node in the first house, it's like you're becoming a success magnet. And the reason why you're becoming a success magnet is because you're figuring out how to align with your life purpose. Okay, so tell me more about the wealthy man. We'll just see clarifiers. Ooh, the Four of Cups came up again. Ooh, y'all got the Emperor. This is you. You're creating this. Nine of Pentacles. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Those are the success. That's a success combo if there wasn't any before. Okay. So to me, the Four of Cups is about you guys are going to be offered opportunities and connections that are going to help you to elevate to this status of obtaining more wealth and abundance in your life. But this is also leadership. So leadership is coming your way. This is why you're getting the success that you are, because leadership requires it's high risk, high reward, I guess is what I'm getting from this pile. It's like high risk, high reward. Even Rahu to me reminds me of risk. It can be a little bit of explosive energy. Yeah, high risk, high reward. You guys are just going for it with this Knight of Swords. Kind of a workaholic energy sometimes, but with this co-creation and all this hermit energy, I feel like you guys are going to find the right balance. Maybe you guys do put a lot of your energy out there and now you're realizing, okay, I need to pull back, and this is it's the pulling back that's helping you to create more wealth in your life. So yeah, stepping into a place of leadership, becoming really independent, really smart with your finances, with your money. Um, a lot of intelligence. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy, a lot of intelligence for this pile. You're just really focusing and figuring out and realizing what it is you need to do. As soon as you get the information, you're just like, you're applying the necessary changes and steps. But most definitely, there's a lot of meditation and self reflection that's giving you this knowledge. Student to me also makes me think of just being like open to reading books, coaching courses, anything, any kind of knowledge, a mentor, to help you achieve your goals. Okay, so let's go ahead and see any advice for you. Yeah, 1 and 3 adds up to 4. Again, about stability. Yeah, you guys are gonna be creating like real stability in your life, and it's crazy that we got Taurus, which is the stable zodiac sign of all of them. It's like sustainable wealth. Yeah, so yeah, 3 is about expressions and 1 is about the self. Yeah, go take action and do what you need to do. Put yourself out there. Don't shy away. This is not the year for you guys to shy away. I would say from here all the way until next year, start really putting yourself out there. Can you give me some clarifiers about life purpose? Any advice about this, guys? We have your 6th house sun in Sagittarius. That's a powerful energy. Yeah, sun in Sagittarius is all about being like super optimistic and open to experiences. 6th house can be about work, healing, daily life routine, and acts of service. Yeah, so wherever you are, whatever your life purpose is, you're most definitely the head of it and you shine in it. It lights you up. It lights you up like crazy. It just makes you feel so optimistic. Like Sagittarius, they can be so optimistic, open-minded, even like naive. And it's such a beautiful energy because that's what helps them to magnetize to them their success, is not necessarily needing to know all the answers, but they just take the risk anyways. But Sagittarius, let's not get twisted, they are students of life. They're very intelligent, very wise, because they see the bigger picture. They're all about seeing the bigger picture. So you seeing the bigger picture when it comes to your work is what's going to help you to achieve the success. And most definitely make sure to take the time, like, do your affirmations on a daily basis, or reaffirm this reality for yourself on a daily basis. Make sure your daily routine just helps you to feel like you're opening up to the universe, open up to receiving, and most definitely your vitality and your health directly connects to, I mean, everything's connected, but make sure you're attending to your mind, body, and spirit to make sure you're revitalized to pursue this. Yeah, so any advice for this pile, guides? And then we'll go ahead and end this reading. We have here the World card, Page of Pentacles, and Tower card. Endings, beginnings. Clarify for the Tower card, please. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. And 7 of Swords. Clarify the 7 of Swords, please. King of Swords. All right, clarify the advice for this tarot reading, please. I got a lot of advice for you guys. Be ready. Mercury and Libra in the... Interesting. Look at that. Communication is very important. Okay, so for this pile, the secret for your success, one of the secrets for your success is you making sure you hermit away. This is going to be very important. So you can clear your mind, because your mental space is very important for you to achieve your success. Like, I guess this is for you, this is the place where your ideas come from. This is the place where your strength comes from. It's your mind, it's your intellect. So most definitely take the time to recharge. That's going to be very important. So when it comes to your communication, so I need you guys to just like think for a moment and reflect how you feel about your communication skills. Do you feel like you are you directly communicate what you want? Because I feel like they want you to be the King of Swords upright, but we're getting a little King of Swords reverse. We have the 7 of Swords here. I feel like the way you communicate, they just want you to be more direct about what you want. So, if you guys are feminines watching this, most definitely tap into that masculine energy. Become even Libra is a masculine sign. It's very direct when it comes to communication. So, just be more direct about expressing exactly what you want. Don't be afraid of what people are going to think because you're stepping into a place of authority. And if you want, people will take you more seriously if you're much more direct, but you have to think of yourself in this light too. You have what it takes, but you just have to think of yourself this way, right? You're the one who has the ideas, the authority to make things come alive. Just think, they would not give you this opportunity or put you in the position if they didn't believe in you. They didn't sense that you had it. This is part of your purpose. So if we always think about the bigger picture, right? With that sun and Sagittarius and success, if we think about the bigger picture, we understand that our gifts are meant to work through us and we're here for a purpose so that we can help the universe in some way, help the earth in some way. Then now we're not thinking in terms of, oh, little old me, I can't do that. Of course you can, because you're the child of the divine. The universe is going to work through you to help make your life purpose a success. So the success is going to come your way if you co-create with the universe. If you're trying to do it by yourself and you're getting lost in your fears and in your insecurities, it's not going to be able to move forward. Okay, so most definitely get out of your head, separate yourself from people or energies that do not work from you, get clear, and directly communicate about what you want, because that's what's going to bring success for you. Okay, let's just do an affirmation for this pile, and then we'll go ahead and end the reading. Affirmations for pile number 1, please. Ooh, you guys got the money and career one first. I love that. Oh, I literally threw the card. Okay. Oh, definitely cutting that out. Okay. So we have here for the first card, for me, money is limitless and easy to create. So you guys are going to be creating a lot of abundance moving forward. A lot of abundance, okay? We saw Rahu in the Taurus in the first house. That's like not shy abundance. That's like abundance magnet. So this is going to be a very important affirmation for you. For me, money is limitless and easy to create. We also have here, the seeds of my greatness lie in my oh my god. I've never seen this card before, guys. It says the seeds of my greatness lie in my mind. Your mind is very powerful in terms of you creating success. I said it. In the last one, I know and trust that the universe will only bring me loyal, supporting, and loving relationships. Yes. So whatever relationships that are not working for you, time for them to go. And time for you to trust for the universe to bring you beautiful, loving, healing relationships into your life. Okay, I'm so excited for you, pile number 1. This is amazing. This is great. I love seeing this. So congratulations on you manifesting more of these experiences into your life. Just continue to believe in yourself, continue to do the work, and you shall succeed. Have a beautiful day. Let me know if it have a beautiful day or evening, and let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the black and white speckled jasper, then this is your reading. So as usual, I will go ahead and read your crystal curse, your crystal first, and then your cards. So let's go ahead and look into what is coming. Well, also like 1 year from now, where are you going to be? What is the life that you are going to be living? Okay. Guides, down me into the energies of pile number 1, please. Okay, so the first message is wants to come through. I mean, this crystal is just so smooth compared to all my other crystals. So I feel like things are going to be smoothing out for you 1 year from now. So it's like if things are feeling a little teeter-tottery, like not clear, or I feel like everything is going to be smoothed out. So you're going to be in a place where you're feeling really good, very comfortable, solidified, very solid. The energy feels so like calm and relaxed and focused and calm, relaxed, focused. It's giving me kind of Capricorn energies, like just stable. confident, secure, responsible. What else? Like, I just keep getting this sensation of like you're not. Mm, it's just gonna feel really good. Like you're not really. I feel like 1 year from now you're gonna be in a place where like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it could feel this good or I could be this happy. You're just going to be delighted. It's like, oh wow, I'm things are stable. Working a good job. My relationships are good. Everything just feels good. So I'm sensing that for this pile, like you're gonna be in a place where you're just like, oh, I just feel good right now, and I feel healthy and taken care of, and for once things aren't destabilized and all over the place. Yes. Okay. I think that's all I'm getting. Yeah, I guess I'll share with you guys my vision. I keep seeing a guy playing with his kids or with his family, so I don't know. I just keep seeing a man outside playing. He's like he has a nice job and he comes home and he's like, "Oh, hey kids." And they're out in the yard playing and it's like sunny and the grass is green. It just feels so wholesome. Yeah. Everything just feels so wholesome and together and healthy. And I feel like this guy is like, "I'm so happy I can take care of my family now." It feels like that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and look into. I mean, for the last pile I picked this one first and then I was like, "Wait a second. I'll do those last." So let me just see if I switch up the routine, if it'll change anything. We have here best possible decision. What did I say? What did I say? It says Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Ooh, so Artemis is about focus, determination, shooting her bow, hitting right on target. Yeah, you guys are gonna be hitting right on target. Help me see what must be known. Okay, so yeah, for this pile, um, 1 year from now, you're gonna be living a life where it's like, I'm so happy I made all of those decisions. I chose to do this, I chose to do that because now I get to be here and just enjoy my life and enjoy the people I'm around. Like it feels like the best possible decision. Like you're gonna be feeling so grateful living the life that you've lived, making the choices that you've made. And most definitely, like, with Artemis, that you're bringing in that focus, determined, you're hitting right on target. It's like you set a goal. Let's say you're like, okay, I want my kids to go on, because I keep seeing the father. I get a lot of father energy from this crystal, masculine father energy. But I see a father, I don't know, he's like planning trips for his kids. Like, let's go to Disneyland. And he saves up for Disneyland and they all go to Disneyland. It's great. Everything's wonderful. And he's like, okay, let's move into this place. And it ends up being like the dream home for them. So just know that a year from now, you're going to be in a place where you can see down the road you've made really good decisions that I feel like you've been very thoughtful about and you've thought about it practically because we have the 8 here, which is about, to me, it's about building. So it's like you're thinking about, okay, long term, is this where I want to be? Is this what I want to do? If you're in a career, you're choosing a career that aligns more with who you are and it feels very secure. I'm getting a lot of security. Okay. Yang. Yeah, see, that's why I'm getting all that masculine energy. Yang, number 1. So you guys are going to be in a place where you're really just, you're taking action. You're feeling more aligned with your goals. You're taking action. You're doing what needs to be done. And yeah, the energy just feels so steady. Just like, oof, let's do this. Let's do this. Because masculine energy is always about taking action and doing whatever needs to get done to get the outcome that you want. Yeah, a continuation of this card, essentially. But you're going to be in a place where you're really taking action. If you feel like you're stagnant right now, a year from now, you're not going to feel like that. So I would say starting now, moving forward, you're going to be moving into this space of really taking action towards your goals and then getting the outcomes, most importantly, manifesting and receiving the outcomes that you want. Yes, magic. Yeah, it just feels so bright and lighthearted. I keep getting a lot of lighthearted. Like this baby blue makes me think of like kids, and this energy makes me because the confetti makes me think of kids' birthday parties. Maybe some of your parents. We have here advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Wow, so you guys are just gonna be like in a place where you're also the actions you're doing are aligned with your compassion. So whether it's your like your job, that might be one area, but in general, I feel like you're just gonna be advocating for those in your life and those the things that really matter to you. So you're gonna be doing something that really matters to you. Yeah, I really felt that. It felt really heartfelt. That vision felt very heartfelt. You're gonna be doing something that really aligns with your heart and who you are and your character, and it just feels good. It's feeding back into your soul. That's why it's so important to do things that feed your spirit because your spirit's gonna get really depleted if you're not doing things that are not true to who you are. We also have here flow. Ooh, Rhea, look at that. Flow state. Yeah, you're just going with the flow. I was saying the energy felt so good and so easy. Like, there we go, confirmation. You're just in the flow. You're in alignment. 1 year from now, you're going to be in alignment. You're going to be in the flow of life. And balancing your energy out. You're not depleting yourself. You're making sure you take care of your needs, but you're also being open to helping to take care of other people's needs too. Yeah, amazing. Again, we have a 4. It's about stability. Well, not again, sorry. I'm thinking of the other pile. Yeah, 4 is about stability. 3 is about expression, like making sure you move out there. Third house is whenever the baby gets up and starts moving and exploring. So you're taking action, you're getting up. You're taking inspired action, and 4 and 3 add up to 7. So I feel like you're most definitely going to be in a place where you're co-creating with the universe more, and it just feels like this beautiful flow, give and take. We also have here justice. Ooh, yeah. The energy just feels so good for this pile. So you guys are also going to be balancing your karmically. Maybe things are going to feel quite balanced, but your life in general is going to be very, very balanced. So there's no overworking because I keep seeing the father. Like I thought it was so significant that he's like a working dad and he comes home and spends times with his kids because it gives me that feel of like this guy. He's going out there and he's taking action. He's tapping into his masculine energy, but he's also like in tune with his emotions too, and making sure he's feeling fulfilled with his connections and the life around him. It's gonna feel very balanced. We have here house 3. Ooh, speaking of house 3, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communications. Clarified by Uranus, radically change. Okay, so there's going to be a change in your community. So this probably has to do with the best possible decision for you. And where you're going to be taking action is something to do with the third house. So I think with the third house as your community, the people you're around, we're definitely going to have to pull some more clarifiers for this to see what this is. But there's going to be a change in your third house. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. It could be you moving and deciding I need to get up and go and move somewhere. Maybe you're bringing life or someone's bringing life into this world. I don't know. Because it's like it says childhood relations. It doesn't say children, but I keep seeing kids in my vision, so who knows? Um, I don't feel like it's the way you're communicating. I mean, that might be important too, but it feels like something else. Hmm. What am I sensing? I mean, with the advocate, it most definitely makes me think of being surrounded by or being in a community where you can advocate, like something, an organization where you donate, you give of your time to feed the homeless, for example. That's just one that came to mind. Feed the homeless, or you're doing something where it's like, okay, I'm finally a part of a community of people where I just feel like we're really doing something that means something to me and those around me. Yeah, I can even see you guys if you plan on traveling and going somewhere, like going to a foreign country, and you want to help serve and you want to, um, I don't know, be available in that sense. Then you are. If you guys maybe because I'm seeing like an environmentalist here, if you want to go and help take an aid the environment in some way and you're a part of that kind of community, maybe that's what's bringing passion to your life as well. We have here gift. Ooh, you're getting a gift. Such a random card. I'm like, who's giving you a gift? Well, you guys are going to be getting a gift a year from now. Can you remember that long? Exactly 1 year from now, be like, oh yeah, I remember they said exactly 1 year from now I would get a gift. It's funny because I'm recording this on the 15th. It'll be funny if I upload this on the 17th. I feel like that would be pretty significant. Or the 18th. We have an 18 here. Yeah, that's interesting. 18 and 17. Maybe important dates for you guys. I don't know. A gift is coming your way. It feels like maybe it's connected to this Uranus here because there's change. Change, gift. Feels like the same energy. Even this reminded me of the kid's birthday party, right? So, birthday party gift. Birthday? Are you getting a gift on your birthday? Well, duh. I hope so. What is this? I don't know. It could have to do because I'm like kids. Maybe that's one of the gifts. Someone's bringing life into this world, or it could be um there is something coming towards you. We'll get clarifiers on what that is. Maybe it's not meant for you to know right now, just for you to find out. We have here February. Oh, maybe that's when you're getting it. And we have here key, successful outcome to your problems. So maybe that's the gift. Yeah, so I think February might be significant for a lot of you for the upcoming year. Is that your birthday? Successful outcome to your problems. Again, the energy just feels so nice and it's flowing. So it's like wherever there may be issues right now, you're going to figure it out. You're either going to be given the key or you have the key to your problems. Either way. Or both. Okay, so let's just go ahead and we'll do some clarifiers. Wow. Saw that? For the Uranus in the 3rd house, and then we'll just see what else wants to come through. Okay, so what's with this Uranus in the 3rd house? And yeah, clarify that. What is the change? What is the change? That was weird. Okay, so maybe it's the way you're communicating. We have Mercury and Libra in the 5th house. Yeah, so we have an air sign, communication house. It's the way you're communicating? Okay. Maybe you're advocating for something. Maybe the way that you're communicating is revolutionary in some way. We got this Uranus here. It's always about, it's the intellectual genius. And we have Mercury and Libra here in the 5th house. So some kind of intellectual genius energy is available to this pile. Tell me more about the Uranus in the 3rd house, guys. What is this energy here? Fell out weird. Ooh! Okay, this is you. Ace of Swords. Okay. It does have a lot to do with your mind, and it does have a lot to do with your intellect. And it does have a lot to do with your community, too. We have 3 of Cups here. Ace of Swords. I don't think it matters if it's reversed or upright. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords as well. Okay. So it does have a lot to do with your mind and your intellect, without question. So, I always say attend to your mind, body, and spirit, because your mind, it essentially colors how you see the world, how you see life. But there's going to be this huge shift of mental clarity for you guys. A year from now, you're going to be having and experiencing a huge mental shift, mental clarity. Even February makes me think of Aquarius. So there's going to be a huge shift in mental clarity. And it looks like it has to do with the Page of Cups. So it's like something that you've always wanted to do, that you're passionate about. Something that you've always wanted to, like an idea you've always had that you've always wanted to express. And it's going to be shared amongst the community of people here. So maybe you really are the advocate, right? You're the advocate. You're speaking up for something. that it matters to you. Yeah, so we're kind of getting some clues. We got justice here, advocate. You know, to me, this most definitely makes me think of people who are advocating and trying to create change in this world. I feel like you are the Uranus energy. You're the one who's trying to bring change to this world through your ideas, through yeah, your perspective. Hmm. And it's just going to feel very aligned with your heart. Hmm. Um yeah, so with even with the Libra and we got the Justice here, I think you guys are just going to be also karmically helping to create balance for other people because it's in the third house. So this has to do with the community people where you're helping. You're helping a group of people. You're helping someone figure something out and get a solution. I feel like the successful outcome to your problem, I feel like you are also the key to someone else's problem. So however that works out for you, you're helping someone. You're helping a community of people somehow, some way. Like figure something out through your mind, your intellect, your ideas, and your expression. Your self-expression. Yeah. Oh, look what popped out. Justice card and King of Pentacles. I think this is a job for you. So some of you guys, I don't know what your passions are, if it's aligned with, and we got Knight of Cups at the bottom here. If your passions are like, has something to do with communication, or if you are about justice and you're about fairness, you're about doing the right thing, you're going to be in a position where people are listening to you. They're listening to what you have to say about it. And it's very much your viewpoint, your ideas. They're taking it into, what's the word for it? They're taking it into consideration. So whatever you have to say, ouch, that hurt. Whatever you have to say, like people are absolutely taking it seriously in there. To me, with the King of Pentacles energy, it's like they're actually putting it into effect. And you're also part of this experience too, of creating change somehow. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the gift is about. What is the gift about? Clues about the gift. So you guys might be finding this position in the February. Look at that. Look at that, guys. You are the gift. So we have your sun in the third house in Aquarius. Again, about communication. So it is about your communication. I'm sorry about saying it's not. Well, I said I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was about communication. I mean, it's most definitely about a community. It's both. Because we have your third house again. So you guys you're going through a change in your community without question. You're going to be around a group of people who share the same ideas as you, essentially, and they're going to be very like strong ideas that you guys are putting into effect somehow. So just kind of think and consider like what kind of ideas have you been wanting to implement into the world? This is what you're going to be doing a year from now. You're going to be implementing those ideas. Pretty powerful. Yeah, so you're going to be amongst a community of people who you really feel connected to. To some degree, you most definitely are getting some kind of authority here. We have the sun here, so you are most definitely being seen, being recognized for whatever your ideas are, what you have to say, your original thinking. You're the original thinker. How interesting how that it's presented as the gift. So I guess you are the gift. Happy birthday. So funny. Clarifier for February. Oops. Look, we got third house again. We have our Neptune in Cancer. So it's like a very dreamy, visionary planet, sometimes delusional, in Cancer, about comfort, home, psychology, in the third house of community. Okay. Well, February might be the time where this unlocks for you, where you meet these people. Perhaps you align with them. Tell me more about the successful outcome to the problem. What's this about? We got 2 sevens. Okay, we have King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so I think currently some of you, I mean, I'm picking up with the Five of Swords, there could be a little bit of a disagreement there happening amongst your people or happening amongst the community of people, could be happening in your work life here. But it looks like there's a little bit of a disagreement or some resistance where you guys are just not on the same page, is what I'm getting. It's that in combination maybe with you. This has to do with, for a lot of you, it has to do with work. So we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Has a lot to do with work here. The King of Wands is always about him. He wants to do what he wants and be in a place of authority. So I think maybe you're currently in a position where you feel like you're limited, right? You don't really have that ability to, be in flow with doing what you really want. And maybe this is what leads to the best possible decision is maybe you letting go of this situation. Because we have here the Hangman upright, and that's about holding on. So it's like, I mean, sometimes it could be about moving towards things, but I feel like I'm getting for the Hangman, it's like we're needing to let go. We're needing to let go of a situation that's not currently serving us because it's causing us to sort of lose confidence in ourselves. It's like you're meant to be the King of Pentacles upright, but it's reversed because um, maybe we're tied to a certain circumstance that no longer serves us any longer. The certain dynamic that no longer serves us here. Because they're really wanting you to give more attention to yourself. To me, the King of Wands and the Empress, it's about giving more to yourself. Right? It's about focusing more on what you want. And because what you want is in alignment with, it's just in alignment. Like your ideas are right on point. They're straight from divinity with this flow here. 4 and 3 add up to 7. And you're the gift. So it's like understanding that you're the gift, that you're valuable. You're a lot more valuable than you think when it comes to what you have to offer. And you're going to find this community. So as long as you continue to align with it, understand that you have a lot to offer people. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have a lot to offer. So it's like once you see this, you can walk away or energetically release situations that you're holding on to. Yeah, if your dream, that Neptune in the 3rd house, is to be around a community of people who you really feel close to, and maybe feels more like a family to you, you relate more to them, this is coming your way. But in order for this to happen, we just need to believe in ourselves, right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Self-love, process your emotions, acknowledge how you feel, understand that all your emotions are valuable, your shadow and your light, all of them are valuable. They're all your children and they all need hugs from you. They all need love. They all need to be mothered and fathered by you. And just continue to build that confidence and these opportunities will come your way. Okay, so let's see advice for this pile. Advice for pile number 2. So 1 and 8 add up to 9, which to me I'm getting a lot of 9. Well, we saw the 9 of Cups earlier, didn't we, for this pile? Yeah, there's a dream you're wanting to obtain, especially when it comes to your community of people. And then we have 8 here, which is about building and structure. So Sun in Aquarius in the 6th house. So I mostly am getting like affirmations. Affirmations is going to be very important because we have Sun in Aquarius, which is about communication. It's about your thought process. This is about acknowledging your ideas. Again, your ideas are valuable. So whatever ideas you have that you want to share with the world, they're valuable. Most definitely acknowledge that. Like the people need to be a part of this experience. They're meant to be. But maybe you need to reaffirm this with yourself on a daily basis and also put yourself out there more when it comes to like your work life as well. If you want to be doing acts of service, like if there are things you can volunteer for, if this is what you're passionate about with the Justice card and the Advocate, most definitely put yourself out there. Because you have this I'm getting a sense for like you guys have this like really nurturing, it's like a nurturing, comforting, protective energy about you where you can really help aid people. So most definitely put that to use. Let people see it with that sun energy. Sometimes people just need to see it to know that you have it. So if you're not showing it, they don't know. If you're not sharing your ideas with the world, well, how are people going to know how brilliant you are, right? We got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. So advice for this pile, guides. Final bit of advice. Yeah, most definitely listen to yourself for this pile. 3 of Wands, open your mind. Open your mind, you can do it. Open your mind to the possibilities. 6 of Cups, that's about healing the past. Yeah, so it's like the past mentality of like, oh, people don't care about my ideas. Yeah, we got 9 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so a lot about connections for this pile. They want you to open up to understanding like, this can be healed. This is just, you might have actually experienced this where people were bullying you, or they were taking advantage of you, or they were not being fair to you, or they were dismissing you. But just know that you are meant to be the King of Wands upright. Like you guys, that's strong masculine energy and authority in terms of whatever creative idea that you have. It's very strong. So you're needing to make a decision for yourself in terms of like what path you want to go and how you want to transition. If you want to like move in a different direction, transition out, or just leave, whatever you're most comfortable with. But you have to understand your value. You are the gift to the world. Yeah, so 3 of Wands reverse, 6 of Cups reverse, 9 of Wands, and 3 of Cups. Yeah, just a lot of anxieties and fears around what other people are going to think. This is what's needing to be released. Again, do my day 1 challenge, process, and then do my day 5 challenge. If you need to get angry, get angry. Let it out, because it's either it stays in you or it doesn't. You know, all these fears and anxieties, if you process those subconscious fears, they're not going to just like show up randomly. You're going to feel more confidence. That's what's in the way of your confidence. You already have it, but it's underneath some layers of fears that we're needing to heal. Okay, let me go ahead and pull some affirmations for you guys, and then we'll end this reading. Affirmations for pile number 2, please. Look at that, you guys got the money. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of career changes for the readings so far. Pretty exciting. Okay, so we have here, I'm a money magnet and prosperity of all kinds is drawn into me. Into me? Drawn into me? Why have I not read that like that before? I'm a money magnet and prosperity of all kinds is drawn into me. That's very interesting. I feel like I want to connect that to you're the gifts. So because you're a gift, you deserve to be paid for your beautiful gifts. We also have here, I am free to choose to live as I wish and to give priority to my desires. Yeah, that's what that King of Wands energy is. Like, you guys need to follow your desires because your desires are on point. And I always tell people, listen to your desires, because your desires are basically psychic. They know exactly what your life purpose is, what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, who you're supposed to meet, who are the right people for you. And when we get taught, which we are taught, to ignore those feelings, then we're very confused. We get in unhealthy dynamics when it comes to relationships, unhealthy dynamics when it comes to our career, and we're just so confused because we were taught to do it the other way, upside down, basically. And now it's the time to do it right side up for this pile. Pile number 2, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the black obsidian, then this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. Okay, so guides dial me into the energies of pile number 3. We're looking into what's their life gonna be like 1 year from now? Let us dial into this. The first message that's coming through is every time I pick up this crystal, the energy around it is very quiet. So that's what I'm getting. So maybe like it's peaceful. It's like a very peaceful quiet. So if you're currently in a place where things are just noisy and busy and excessive, a year from now, things are going to be really nice and quiet. That's the life you're going to be living a year from now. It's much more quiet, much more peaceful. Okay. I'm most definitely thinking I'm most definitely thinking. I'm most definitely feeling that there are going to be some exciting new experiences that are coming your way because I keep seeing the glossiness of this crystal. It's like exceptionally glossy, and it just sort of makes me think of like a new shiny experience, like a new toy, a new shiny experience. Yeah, most definitely some new things are going to be coming in, and it feels quite impactful because I'm seeing people walk in like a in my imagination like a ginormous, what would you call it? Like a theater. It's like that big. Um, it's like a theater, but it's like the floor is all glossy and black, and they're just looking up, and it's almost like they're looking up to stars. So I feel like there are some like beautiful things that are coming true for this pile in terms of maybe goals or dreams that you've been always wanting to do or pursue, and it's gonna be. It feels big. Like, it feels, yeah, like big goals, big dreams. Like maybe you're going somewhere you've always wanted to travel before, or um, yeah, you're doing something, you're stepping out of your comfort zone in a way that you never have before, perhaps. Yeah, I'm most definitely getting that quite a few of you, some of you are gonna be seeing, you're gonna be traveling somewhere you've never traveled before. It feels like foreign territory. That's what I keep getting. It's like I've never been here before. That's what I keep getting. I don't know, luxury popped into my head. I don't know if that's what wants to come through, but that could be something. Luxury. Like a luxurious experience, like a night out or something, or a day out, or I don't know. It feels like a magical night or something. Maybe it's like a week that you're having where it's like, wow, I've never done this before. This is amazing. It's like a dream. Okay, let's see if I can get anything else. I always get a little corporate energy from this. Always feels a little corporate to me, whatever that means. Like business. Mm. I don't know. I just keep getting newness. I know that's so vague, but I just feel like whatever you're going to be experiencing, you know, from here all the way until next year, there's going to be like some experiences. I feel like it's like a set of experiences where it's like, this is very new for me. I've never done this before. Wow, this is really cool. This is foreign territory. I've never been here before. It most definitely keeps taking me to an environment, like something about being around people you've never been around before. You're not used to seeing them, or yeah, or in a place you've never been to. Okay, I'm just getting repetitive, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your cards and see what is coming. Study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So most definitely. Oh, okay. It says here, let my mind be clear and strong. We were talking about that quiet energy. So a year from now, quite literally, you may be studying something that you're putting a lot of effort or work into to build or to create. You're gonna be studying, working on something. Let me see. What am I getting from this card? Okay, I keep getting a lot of delight from this pile, or this energy, like delight. Like it just feels like for fun. I don't know if you may be studying something seriously, but I feel like she's doing it for fun. She's just doing it for fun. Like she's delighted. She has a look on her face. But I feel like you guys are gonna have an opportunity. I mean, I'm sensing that. I don't know if it's necessarily saying it in this card, but I'm picking up that you guys are going to have an opportunity to be delighted by something. But altogether, yes, your mind, your mental space is going to clear. You're going to feel a lot more centered. at this point in time. My mind is clear and strong. Let me study well and long. You're going to feel a lot more focused and present. That's what I'm getting from that. I'm getting a lot of downtime. Like I keep getting vacation. So I think you guys are going to be experiencing more downtime than you usually do. And it's going to feel like very relaxing, nourishing. Of here, truth be told, 14. So this is about authenticity. This is about being more of who you are, listening to your heart, taking off the mask. Yeah. So I think I'm getting like retirement energy. I know that sounds weird. I don't think all of you guys are at that age, but um it's this feeling of like we're not trying to do things or work so hard anymore. Now we're taking it easy. The truth is that I wanted it to be easier. I wanted to feel more relaxed. I wanted to enjoy my life more. Um feel more replenished. Yeah. Yep. We'll come back to that one, truth be told. Yeah, I think you guys are like the reason why new experiences are coming into your life is because you're being more honest about what you've always wanted to do. It's like, "Oh, I've always wanted to do this, and I've put it off. I've always wanted to do this, and I put it off." That's what it feels like. And if you look inside, you open up, it's a sky, and it makes me think of again like flying, like going somewhere, traveling. I've always wanted to do this. We have here warrior strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to suffering inflicted on others. Yeah, so this is about fighting for what you want. Strength, skill, discipline. I'm getting peaceful warrior energy. Yeah, so strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Yeah, you guys are going to be putting forth the effort. I mean, I was getting some corporate energy, which I'm like, I'm not really sure how to translate that just quite yet. But I guess corporate energy just makes me think of routine and consistency. And again, like the discipline, it's like bam, 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 bam. Kind of get that energy from it. You guys are going to be pushing through something here. I think being more authentic, most definitely. And maybe just achieving your goals. But I think it's significant that we have a feminine energy here. Because women fight different than men. Women fight from their inner resources. They build strength from inside, whereas men, it's more of taking action to represent their strength. But women, their strength is inner strength. Yeah, you're building up an inner strength for yourself. It says self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Selfless, being selfless. We have here inexperience. Ooh, so you guys are doing something new. Okay, well, I was right about that. Yeah. I definitely want to get more clues because I want to know what is this new thing. For some of you, I mean, with these energies here, for some of you guys are most definitely stepping into a new experience when it comes to your job where you're having to be brave, you're having to put more effort and discipline and study and like build up your skills, your skill set to be good at it. But you're also balancing it with your, your true self, your how you express yourself, your authentic self. Very nice. Yeah, stepping into a new experience, doing something new. Persephone was married to Hades. I learned that in one of the readings, which I was like, what? This sweet, innocent girl was married to Hades? Why? But that, it speaks to her strength, right? She was known for carrying wheat, which is like about nourishment. And we have here 6, which is about nourishment. And the torch, which the torch is about leading the way. It's also about strength and fire, your inner will, and finding your way. Finding your way. You're going to find your way no matter what. It's going to be okay. 4 here is about stability. 2 is about connection. 6 is 4 and 2 add up to 6, which is about the heart nurturing energy. I don't know. This energy feels quite endearing. Let's see more. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy so far. Let's go ahead and see which one. We have Aries. Ooh, independence, bravery, and passion Okay, so you guys are most definitely stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing something that requires you to be brave and independent, and you're following your passion. Yeah, it's funny. I like how the colors match up here. I think they're very synchronistic. Um, Clarified by house 8. Oh my gosh, that is an intense house. Transformation, karma. Wow, facing fears and legacies. Okay, so big time. I kept getting that new experience, and it was like big because it was like a theater. It was like this huge, yeah. It feels a little life changing for this pile. So 1 year from now, you guys will have faced. I feel like you guys will have been in the process of learning how to like push yourself out of your comfort zone and face your fears and being brave and being seen. With the Aries energy, that's what you're transforming is your courage to like step out and be seen. Maybe if you've been more shy, if you haven't done something before, it's like, okay, I haven't done it before, but I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm going to push through. You're learning how to like even put on a brave face. And again, I'm getting that feminine energy, even though we have this warrior here. It's like an inner warrior. It's like a peaceful warrior. Even the 8th house is like that hidden energy. You guys are facing your fears of doing something that you haven't done before that perhaps you've always wanted to do. I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of delight. It's going to make you really happy. You're going to be very delighted to study and do it and work on it. We have here answers. Do you know what this card means? It's so funny. This card means you have the answers. So 1 year from now, whatever you don't have experience in doing that you've been wanting to do, that's what you're doing. You have the answer. You have the answer. Maybe you're also providing answers for people. But the answer is in your heart. We have so much 4 and 2, 6. You have 6 here. The answer is in your heart. You already know. You're going to be following your heart. That's what the truth be told is. You guys are going to be following your heart in terms of what you're wanting to do and be brave at. You already know what it is. We have here despair 32. I'll get clarity about this. I mean, I'm not getting any despair for this pile, but I think maybe this might be some of you. This is maybe currently where you're at. And that's why we have this 8th house. The reason why this despair, this disappointment is happening right now is because we need to step out of our comfort zone. We need to be brave. Sometimes, life just calls for us to evolve. And it's like, we don't evolve. Unfortunately, the energy gets stuck. So it's like, if we push ourselves out and we get out of our comfort zone and we evolve, then the despair can heal. I don't know. Despair is so. Oh, it says not hiring. Disappointment. Like, okay. So maybe for some of you in this pile, maybe there's like this deep fear of rejection. Like, if I put myself out there, are people actually going to take me seriously? Or are they actually going to like what I have to do, what I have to offer? That's up to you. It's up to you. There isn't like a perfect equation. We have to just put ourselves out there and just see how it goes. Even in these pick a card readings, we want the perfect solution. There isn't a perfect solution. You just have to try it and you have to stumble because the stumbling is the wisdom. So it's like, if we don't stumble, we don't gain any wisdom. And I feel like for this pile, it's like you're finally going to be pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, doing something new. And it's like, okay, thank goodness. If I hadn't pushed myself out of my comfort zone, then I wouldn't have known what I was actually capable of. You're actually going to learn what your strength is, how much strength you do have. Because maybe you keep feeling like you're in this place of inexperience, but once you do it, now you have experience. And the more you keep doing it, the more you have experience. So you just need to accumulate the experience and believe in yourself. Okay. We also have here stepping into a new experience. That's hilarious. The guides are funny. Yeah, you guys are most definitely stepping into a new experience. We can see that. We'll see if some of you guys are going on vacation. We'll get clarifiers. We have here sorrow over a loss. Oh, okay. This might be connected here. Let me go ahead and pull some clarifiers for that. Can I get a clarifier for sorrow over a loss? Gotcha. Clarify the 3 of Wands, please. Anything else I need to know about this reading, guys? Oops. Okay, that fell out. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So there is going to be quite a bit of change. We got that Aries energy happening for... This is very interesting energy because all the cards, other than the King of Cups here, we have a Queen of Cups, the Temperance card is upright, we have the Page of Pentacles upright as well. So like all the cups where there's like one person, they're upright. Well, actually, the Three of Wands, we'll talk about that. But so it's like there's change. There's like a change going on in your life. I don't know if it's coming, if it's happened already, or if it's going to happen. Like an unexpected change, right? A shift, a dynamic, shift in the dynamic that's going to call for you to step out of your comfort zone and be brave in a way that you haven't before. And it's going to force you to start doing this. It's going to start forcing you to alchemize. It's going to start forcing you to find like that right balance in your life and pushing yourself out there. And because you're pushing yourself out there, you're obtaining this Queen of Cups energy. You're learning how to be more in tune with your emotions. And I was getting a lot of feminine energy for this pile. So you're learning how to be a lot more in tune with your emotions and be like, okay, this is what I actually want to do. This is what's right. This is what feels good. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. I mean, sorry, the Three of King Cups. But there is something around your past here. Eight of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of Cups energy showing up for your reading. So we have Six of Cups here, Tower. Yeah. So I think this disappointment or this shift in dynamic here, it has something to do with maybe someone did something or there's like a realization that hit you that made you realize I'm thinking too small. I need to think bigger and I need to step out of my comfort zone and I need to walk towards like being more independent and brave in terms of what I want to do. I just need to do it on my own. Because I think with the Six of Cups energy reversed, it's like maybe this past connection or this past mentality has been holding you back. It's holding you back from proceeding forward. But I think at some point things are going to click and you're going to be like, okay, I need to go get that cup. Not only are you going to get the cup, you're going to become the Queen of Cups. So you're going to know exactly what works for you and it's going to liberate you. Yeah, this is about doing what you really love. So for some of this pile, even with that six there, it's about doing what you really love. It delights you. Maybe someone, even like a father figure, because I'm getting this storyline here. You told them, hey, I want to do this. And they're like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You can't do that. Or even like someone else in your family, they're like, they don't believe in you, right? They're telling you, hey, you can't do that. That's crazy. Why would you be able to do that? You're just going to have to step out on your own and do it and be independent. And just show them and prove them wrong, basically. Maybe you telling them this and being open about it is what's going to create the tower moment for you, where it's like you realize they really don't have your back. And sometimes that's just the case. And it doesn't feel good because we want those who we really care about to just support us 100%. But that's not always the case. And sometimes it takes them a minute to come around because they don't believe, but it's not their job to believe in you. It's your job to believe in you. And you are going to figure out, you're going to believe in yourself like no other. You're going to go and you're going to actually attempt it right here. And then you're going to achieve the results. And you're going to realize, wow, this actually makes me happy. And I feel fulfilled. And all this time I've been putting off doing this thing that I've always wanted to do. But now look at that. Now that I'm putting myself out there, not only do I have the answers, I know exactly what my life purpose, my path is, and where I'm supposed to be. But I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Yeah, so you guys are going to be starting something new, finding that right balance, and you're going to create it. And then you're also going to feel so passionate about doing it. And you're going to actually create abundance and success for yourself. Abundance and success in all areas. Specifically, a lot of abundance in terms of just like your needs are going to be met, is what I'm sensing. Your needs are going to be met. Okay, so advice for this pile, guys. We have Mercury and Leo in the 6th house. Yeah, so this is about you following your path. You know, you doing what you need to do. Mercury and Leo is about standing out. Don't be shy. Stand out. Speak your truth. Maybe you're about to have an honest conversation with someone and it's not going to feel good. And sometimes that happens. It's like, oh my goodness. I guess we have to have this honest conversation and maybe they're going to be disappointed, but I have to do what I need to do. This isn't their life. This is my life. Advice for pile number 3, guides. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Ooh. Okay. There's something you're holding on to that you really need to let go. I think it's security here. We have Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman upright. So you guys need to let go. You guys need to let go. You know, was this the pile where I was saying when you hold on to things, it creates more struggle? Sometimes when you hold on to something, it creates more resistance or something you're needing to let go of. I mean, it's showing up as Pentacles. So it might be like a strong sense of security. Finances. Maybe there's something you really want to do, but you're like, will I have enough finances to do? They're telling you you need to let go. Like this sense of security. Clarify this reading. Tell me more, guides. Let's see. Ace of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles again. Yeah. So 5 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Oh my god. This pile, you guys are super intuitive. You guys keep getting cups galore. You guys are super intuitive. You guys know what you need to do. Okay? You guys know what you're holding on to. Yeah, you know the right thing to do. Here. This Mercury, Leo, and the 6th house, and this Ace of Swords, it's like, just trust yourself. You know what to do. You keep feeling like, oh, I don't know, but you do know. Stop. It's like, I want to say, take off the blindfold. You know what you're doing, and you know what to do. So you're holding on to something. It looks like a strong sense of security. They don't want you to hold on to this because it's creating a lot of conflict for you, like a lot of conflict and imbalance in your life. And it's an illusion. 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, 5 of Wands, reversed. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see. The High Priestess, by the way, that she does not pop out on readings a lot, like hardly ever. For these collective readings, she doesn't pop out a lot. So with this House 8, you guys also might be very psychic. Maybe that's what you're wanting to lean towards. It's like you using your intuitive gifts. Guidance for pile number 3, guys. Because we got the 8th house. We have your Mars, Taurus in 11th house. Okay. Take action in the 11th house. So networking, reaching out to other people, new experiences, new. Whoop. 8 of Cups. There you go. Walk away. They really want you to walk away, by the way. Whatever is this thing that's causing you it's causing you despair because you're holding on to it. Okay, so what am I doing? Clarify for the Mars and Taurus in 11th house. Yeah, that's the opportunities. 3 of Swords. And we have here Knight of Cups. Yeah, you guys need to do what you love. For this pile, it's very important for you guys to do what you love. Like, I keep getting Cups energy all over the place. Your emotions are guiding you. So you guys are holding on to some kind of past or past dynamic that's not, it's like, it's preventing you from healing. Here with the Star card reverse, we got the 3 of Swords, and we have the 6 of Cups here. So like whatever, it could be like a past relationship or a connection, or someone said something to you. It's something old. It's old. It's outdated. It's no longer serving you. It's causing you a lot of conflict and heartache. So listen to your heart. Listen to what frees your heart. Right? Truth be told, listen to your heart. What frees your heart? Wearing that mask can be painful because it's like that's not who you really are. And then you start to question, do people actually care about you for who you are if you're wearing the mask for so long? Yep, so just do what you love. There are opportunities coming. So what will happen if pile number 3 decides to be brave, step out, take action towards their goals. What will be the outcome? Jupiter and Pisces in the 11th house. Oh, that's amazing. That's abundance, guys. I was telling this for this pile, I was like abundance in all forms. Yeah, so 11th house can be the house of pleasure and abundance. Okay. So Jupiter's there and it's in its sign of Pisces. It's like unlimited abundance. You have unlimited abundance available to you should you step out of your comfort zone and do the thing that you've always desired to do, that you intuitively can sense that you've been putting off for some time. And I kept seeing someone like traveling, going other places, doing different things. To me, I'm getting this energy from this Jupiter in the 11th house in Pisces. Like, you're going to have opportunities to do things that you've never done before. And it's going to be unlocking for you. I mean, maybe not necessarily a year from now, because maybe a year from now, you're actually just finally starting into this new experience. But the outcome of it is going to be that you're going to have many doors open for you, and doors that you've, big doors, okay? Big doors are going to be opening for you. That you got Jupiter, expansion, in the sign of Pisces, which is the ocean. The ocean covers the entire earth, essentially. So that's how much access to abundance you have should you make yourself available to it. All you need to do is be brave. Step into the new experiences of the things you've been wanting to do. You have the warrior spirit within you. You don't need anyone to show you the way. Just trust yourself. Okay, so pile number 3, I'm going to go ahead and do an affirmation card for you, and then we'll end the reading. Okay, we have here, all good things flow into my life. Beautiful. We have here, I'm able to conquer all the challenges I'm confronted with. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. We have here, my home is a clean, warm, and happy place that supports my well-being. Yeah, if you guys feel like, I feel like you guys are very nurturing. I'm getting a lot of nurturing energy from this pile. And I feel like a very nurturing environment is going to help you. So whatever you need to do to create that for yourself, whether that's isolating yourself more or stepping into a new place or getting a new place, most definitely do that, because this, your nurturing environment, immediately impacts your psyche, and immediately impacts how you feel doing the things that you love. So we have here, I express love in various forms that uplifts my partner. So for some of you, if you're going through like a relationship dynamic that's very, there's a lot of resistance around it. They want you to express love in various forms that uplifts your partner. So be more open with your emotions too. Sometimes we want people to we're like, hey, I want you to care more. What if we offered it first? What if we offered the cup first? Or what if we, sometimes love can be walking away. It's not necessarily like walking away, but like maybe we need a break, listening for that. Maybe we need to just focus on ourselves more, and that's what's going to be healthy for us. However that affirmation relates to you. Okay, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys, sorry, I'm getting tired. Let me know if it resonated. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated for the millionth time. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the deep blue soda light, then this is your reading. So as usual, I will read your crystal first and then your cards. So we're looking into what life you're going to be living 1 year from now. We want to be nosy. We are all curious. What is the answer? Okay. So the first thing I'm getting, the energy, it feels quiet. It does feel kind of quiet. It does feel... Oops. It does feel kind of quiet. It feels quite... I don't know. The energy feels quite introverted for me. So I almost want to say that you are 1 year from now, it's like, I don't know, maybe you're getting lost in your own world in a positive way. Maybe you're just focusing on your inner life, your home life, you're keeping to yourself. I don't know, I'm seeing like a creature underwater and it's just swimming by itself and it's like enjoying its swim. That's what I'm getting. So maybe there's some significance, I think water to maybe emotions as well. It's like maybe your emotions are just gonna feel they do feel right quite enriched, nourished, calm, um, relaxed, centered. I'm getting older woman, mature woman energy from this crystal. I'm just seeing someone and is there something significant about like they're not talking? They're very quiet. It's like their physical movement speaks for itself. Like they don't have to say anything. They express themselves through their body language. So maybe you're going to be in a place where you're just feeling really attuned and you're focusing more on your being present in your body as opposed to like if you are typically used to being a very mental, cerebral person, this is something you're going to set aside. You're going to be more present, living your life, taking it moment by moment. Maybe also just doing a little bit of your healing. Um, yeah, I just keep seeing a woman. Right now, I'm seeing a woman in a white dress, and she's just kind of, I don't know, she's like dancing by herself, and she's just smiling. I think maybe that's all we're gonna get from this. It's very, yes, the emotions. Every time I look at this crystal, it feels very rich, like rich. The blue is so rich. It's like a rich inner life energy is what I'm getting. Rich inner life or home life or sacred life. Her energy feels a little priestess-like, very like divine goddess energy, very just like calm, nurturing. Mhm. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the cards have to add in addition. So we have here trust. I'm safe, I'm secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. So you're going to be in a place where you're just in a trust, you're trusting with the divine, trusting with life, feeling safe, feeling secure. Um, Maybe also rebuilding your trust as well is something that you're going to be doing at this point in time. So if you're in a place right now where you feel like, oh, I don't really trust people, or I don't really trust the divine, or I don't trust that for things to work out for me, this is going to be not the case a year from now. You're going to be in a much more trusting place in your life. The blue energy makes me feel like a lot of calm energy, getting very centered with our thoughts. 3 takes me to the mind. So it's like centering the thoughts. And then 3 and 1 add up to 4, which is about grounding, stability, and 1 is about the self. We also have here mending. Yeah. Let me look at this card. 2 girls in a white dress in a field. 52 mending. Yeah, I mean, the energy feels quite sacred for this pile. It's like you're going to be in a place where you're just kind of focused on your healing, you're focused on your inner world, you're focused on, I don't know, whatever parts of yourself were kind of ignored, you're giving them attention at this point in time. Yeah. I think it's interesting how, their hair is all loose and wild. I was kind of seeing that in my vision a little bit, and then you can't see their eyes. Their eyes are just like completely hidden. It's like trust. Trust that which is not seen. Trust for it to work out. You're trusting for it to work out. That's what I'm getting. We also have your mediation. Look at that. Very balanced energy. This takes me to the Justice card in Libra. Light attributes is gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So, I mean, with the mending, most definitely there might be some beautiful sort of mending that is happening with someone significant in your life, where you guys are just understanding each other and you're finding a way to be on the same page. If you're currently in a relationship where you feel like this dynamic could be better or it could be healthier, um, this is what you have to look forward to, is everything kind of balancing itself out. If this is just you being in your own energy, then this is about you embracing your masculine and feminine side and just learning how to make peace with those energies and find that right balance. Mm, yeah, and I think it's significant that these people, they have their backs turned, because it's like they're trusting the mediator to, it's like she's a representation of the divine. So like they're trusting that the divine is going to like work things out for them. Like they're both in that trusting space and having faith, and that's why they're able to mediate and work things out. We also have here liberation, communication. Yeah, 25, Kali. Well, liberation, maybe just feeling liberated as well. I like how we have 52 and we have 25 here. Very interesting. So 5 and 2 are very significant for this pile, and 7 as well. Um, 25. And another blue card. So she has like swords in front of her. So yeah, this takes me to, again, Justice card, Libra. So this is about learning how to communicate in a very fair and balanced way. That's very healthy. Balancing that masculine and feminine energy. Kali is all about purification through destruction. So I feel like some of you, maybe you're currently in a place where there is some kind of conflict around some area of your life. This is going to be working itself out. It's going to be it's going to be working itself. It's going to purify. I'm getting a lot of purified energy. It's going to purify. Yeah. So Kali she cuts through the BS. She cuts through the BS of life, of like people not being honest. So this is like the time to be really honest about what you really want, your desires. This is about getting in tune with your shadowy feminine energy, getting clear about your desires, about what you want, knowing that you deserve to have what you want, and then also trusting that God brings it to you, trusting that the divine brings it to you. Not necessarily trying to force someone to be what we want us to be, or not forcing life to be what we want it to be, but getting in that feminine energy, more in that trusting feminine energy of like, okay, I can be magnetic to attract it to me. Yeah. I think maybe your communication skills are just going to be amplified in the sense like now, even though I wasn't really seeing her talk, um, I think your communication skills are just going to be very healthy, very balanced. So maybe there's like something about her not talking as much. Obviously, we talk, right? Because we're humans. So you're going to talk, but you're not going to be talking as much. You're going to be using your words more intentionally. That's what it is. Being more intentional with your words and impeccable with your word. We also have here Pluto and Venus. Yeah. So a lot of you are going through transformations and connections. This is very clear with his Pluto and Venus. Give and receive love. Give and receive love. So this is about the give and take. You're finding that healthier balance about that give and take when it comes to your connection. I mean, you're in a place of liberation. So it's like now it's like, no, I'm not giving too much, nor am I taking too much. I'm finally in a place where this feels healthy. This feels really good. Yeah, you're building and you're rebuilding that trust with someone as well. We also have your manifestation. So I want to translate as, with the Venus here and manifestation. I mean, I think you're going to be manifesting more of the ideal partnership you've always wanted, right? I think a lot of you, it's going to be like an existing partnership. It's going to be healing in a way that you guys see in each other in a light that you haven't before. Like you've been praying for this. I've been praying for this person to understand me. I've been praying. And I'm feeling that emotion of like, finally, but it's like because you're doing your inner work is what I'm getting, because I keep seeing this woman alone. So it's like you getting in tune with your desires and your inner work and your emotions and your inner rich world is what's helping to bring this person. I feel like maybe even you pulling away like pulling away from maybe if you guys are currently in connections where you're over communicating or like you're trying to talk it out and everything. It's like, okay, let's be more intentional with our words. Let's do more inner work. Let me mend my fears, my subconscious fears. And somehow I feel like that person is going to, because you're getting manifestation here. Manifestation is about being magnetic. So you're drawing it to you. You're drawing the love you've always wanted to you. You're not trying to go and get it. You're drawing it to you. But yeah, manifestation, it could take inspired action, but I'm getting a lot of feminine energy. So I feel like the advice is like tap into your feminine energy to get the outcome that you want, the desire that you want. But just be very intentional with your words. If you are going to be communicating, just be very intentional with it. Okay. We have here change. Yes, we see that. Change is coming in your life. Yeah, so I mean, I could also translate this as like Venus manifestation. It feels like, some abundance as well is coming in your life. Like Venus is about pleasures. So you're going to be experiencing more pleasures in your life, emotionally, with people, as well as in experiences. Change is coming with your May. So that's a clue. That might be when we finally reach this mediation, this mending place, this butterfly stage is May. We also have here August, which I thought was funny. So August may be when it solidifies. Yes. So yeah, May or August might be significant. These wanted to come out. I just thought it was funny because I don't usually get months for my readings. But I think May or August might be very significant in terms of when this change is happening and it's coming for for your life, in your life. Also, when you're manifesting as well. Yeah, May or August can be when you're manifesting this change. Yeah. We also have here hat. You will be playing a different role. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was getting that, I feel that the need to give you the advice of like pull back into your feminine energy, but be very intentional with your words. Liberate yourself. That's what I'm getting. Liberate yourself. But yeah, maybe some of you are also manifesting doing something that you've always wanted to do. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Guys, can I get some clarifiers for the hat? What is this about? Ooh, look at that, we got the Empress. What did I say about the feminine energy? Okay. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. We have the 8 of Wands. Well, let's see why it came out reversed. Let's see why it came out reversed. Can we get clarified for the 8 of Wands reverse? Oh, I feel like this is like slowing down and enjoying your life. That's what I want to say. We have the 8 of Swords. Full card, 9 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Did that all flip out together? Let's just roll again. I just said a roll. That didn't make any sense. You're playing a different role. Yeah, well, I'm seeing family here. Family, nurturing energy. Can I get a clarifier for the hat? Oh, look, very spiritual. Mars in Pisces in the 12th house. Yeah, so rich in a world. I said it. Yeah. Tell me more about the hat energy, about the different role. What different role will they be playing? What different role will they be playing, guys? Let's see. 9 of Swords. Come on. The cards are coming out so weird. Here we go. Oh, that wanted to come out. 7 of Wands. Okay. Didn't I tell you guys didn't I say focus on yourself? Focus on yourself. And we got the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so you guys are going to be going your own route. You're going to be focusing more on your own desires. This is what's helping to create the balance. And if you are currently in connections where you're wanting to resolve the energy, it's by you being in your own energy, just kind of focusing on your desires, focusing on what you want, focusing on what makes you happy, becoming magnetic with this Venus energy. That's about being magnetic and focusing on your rich inner world. I feel like that's literally rich inner world. Like, I feel like that's what that's saying. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Five of Wands. Yeah, a lot of conflicts maybe for some of you currently in connections that just are not working. It's not working the way we want. Two of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Can I get a clarifier for the Ace of Pentacles, please? Ace of Cups. Okay. These were both reverse. Okay. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Oh, that popped out. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. Sorry. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. A lot of Pentacles here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here a year from now. Mending, mending, mending. Where is the mending in all of this? I'm seeing the conflict. Seeing a lot of the conflict. Okay. I mean, what's coming through most definitely is like what's going to help you guys is it's your emotions. Like it's all over your reading here. We have Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups reverse, and the Eight of Cups. So this is about you needing to fill up your cup. You guys are very nurturing. I'm getting a lot of nurturing energy for this pile. I feel like you guys are very attentive, very kind, very giving to your partners and those around you. But yeah, I'm just wanting to say like pull back the overgiving if that's what's happening, and focus more on your desires. Focus more on yourself. If let's say you pull back your energy, this person decides to go their own way. That's up to you or what you want to decide. But the thing is, you need to fill up your cup. That's what I'm seeing. Is you just need to fill up your own cup, so you have that love to give. And it's like when you start filling up your own cup and doing what you really love, you're going to become the magnet for the thing that you want. So whether it's a new relationship coming into your life or the same person coming back to mend things and see things in your like to see your perspective, to see your viewpoint. In order for that to happen, you're going to have to fill up your cup first. It's just all over your reading. Like you're going to have to focus on yourself. You're not currently doing that is what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Yeah, you need to go take that with this Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. It's a lot. Lovers, Two of Swords, Five of Cups. It's about connections again. Yeah. You just need to take the action steps to focus on yourself. The outcome is that your emotional life is going to become enriched. It's going to become enriched because it's a reflection of you, what's going on inside of you. It's your cup is emptying out. It's not as full as it can be. So that's why we have Mars and Pisces in 12th house. They just want you to like fill up your cup. Like go get a ginormous gallon of cup and like fill that cup up. Do what you love, like do what you desire, do what's really fun for you. This is a change that's needing to happen for you. It's like you really focusing on things that you really want to do, things that really bring you joy. That can be anything, like finding that one friend, you have that weekend every once in a while where you guys have a really good time, or going to the beach, or going for a walk, or it could be watching a show you really like, or eating the food you've always wanted to eat. Just focus on you and what like really makes you feel good. So yes, that's what's significant. Mars and Pisces, focus on your spiritual life. Focus on your inner life. Focus on your emotions. Focus on your emotions, your ocean of emotions. Okay, so any advice for this pile, guys? So if you've been praying for, asking for change to come, it's coming. But it's going to come with patience. So we have Mars, I think that was in Capricorn in the 5th house. So again, that's about focusing on your creativity. What brings you joy, what's fun for you to do. anything that makes you smile. That's really fun. Have you been wanting to knit? You want to knit? Do you want to go adopt a pet? Like what inspires you? Mars is also very exalted in Capricorn, and it's about taking action. So this is about taking action. We kept getting like Pentacles, like page Knight of Pentacles is about you need to take action. You need to take action and just go for it. Do the things that you really love instead of thinking about it. What else? It didn't really specify what the different role is. I think it's just the dynamic of your partnerships or relationships. It's just going to shift around until things kind of settle down according to your energy. Advice for this pile, guides. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Okay, I think that might want to come out. Three of Pentacles. That's too much. Too much. High Priestess, Two of Wands, Leo, yeah. Yeah, this pile, I mean, I think you guys, either you have a lot of water in your chart or you're just very intuitive. Either way, just listen more to those emotions. I'm like, here's the thing. If you're very intuitive, you need to lean more into your intuition to guide you. You know, we all have a good intuition, just we don't trust it all the time. And it's like a muscle, it really is. Tell me more about advice for this pile, guides. Ace of Cups. Yeah, new beginnings are coming. Okay. The advice is all the cards that reverse are upright. Interesting. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Sorry, Ace of Pentacles. K2. Okay, finish this with K2, guys. K2 and the 8th in Sagittarius. Which would put Rahu and Gemini in the 2nd house. Okay. Clarify this page, Ace of Pentacles. Why do I keep saying that? Maybe you guys need to be a Page of Pentacles and just start the thing. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, why does it keep doing that? 8th house. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Uranus in Aries in the 9th house. Okay. So there's a lot about needing to initiate it on your own. So if you're like waiting for a support system, because we have here 3 of Pentacles reverse and 5 of Swords reverse. Like if you're waiting for like a certain set of group of people to like help you figure it out, they're saying that's not the answer. The answer is like you going out on a, I don't know, I want to say a limb. But you have to become like Kali. Like she's very independent. She's strong, independent, fierce. She goes and does the thing that she wants to do. We had Mars in the 5th house earlier. It's about being very independent. You guys need to tap more into that independence to take action and do what you want to do. Now's not really the time for you to put all that energy into relationships, because what's going to feed your soul, your spirit right now is you focusing on what you want, your desires. So Uranus is about change, and 9th house is about your belief system. Yeah, it's like you can do it. You can be independent. They're telling you to be independent. That's what this Ace and Ace of Cups is. Ace of Pentacles here and Ace of Cups here is they want you to create the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in your life. They don't want for you to wait for someone to bring it to you or be that for you. You create the new beginning in your life. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, pile number 4. I hope you guys... Wait, let me go ahead and do affirmations and then we'll end it. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 1 on the clock. Clarifier for this pile, guides. Oh, I didn't mean clarify. I meant advice. Gosh. It says, I am learning to trust the journey. That's crazy. Yeah, just trust it. Trust it. Everything's a lesson, and we don't always want to hear that, but it is. It's here to teach you how to be more wise. It's here to teach you how to be more wise, how to know what you're doing, It's strange because it's like sometimes going through these difficult experiences, it's like we have to learn how to trust more. It's like, how do we trust when things are challenging? But we just do. We push through that with that fierce energy. Um, yeah. So I feel like this pile, maybe some of you are going through endings, but you guys are most definitely going through change or an ending of a cycle because Kali to me represents destruction. Like she destructs, she takes apart all of this unnecessary, the BS, right? That wasn't working. So she can create space for new inspiration and excitement to come into your life. I would know. She rules my moon sign. And that's exactly what my story has been like. It's like I have to constantly be honest with myself about the BS, you know, about the whatever story I'm telling myself that is not real. I'm like, I got to be honest. That's why I'm so self-aware because I have to be very honest with myself. Otherwise, it just does not pan out well. The smallest action can make a difference. My life is important. I can change the world just by being here right now. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are valuable just by being here. You guys are supposed to be here. Let's just put it that way. Just by being born, you were supposed to be here. It was all meant to be. You're significant to this whole dynamic. We also hear, I will be productive and energetic today. Yes, we are getting that. Knight of Pentacles, let's go take action and do what we need to do to bring in this new change into our life. Okay, pile number 4, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Let me know if it resonated. Have a beautiful day or evening.